Hey everyone, this is a video that was requested so much, which is another skincare do-it-yourself video, one of my favorite types of videos to make on my channel. And today I'm going to be showing you all how you can create your own strawberry facial mask. But of course we have to learn about each ingredient we're putting on our face before we actually make it, so let's get into that part first. Alright, so the first ingredient we're going to talk about is strawberries, and strawberries contain alpha hydroxy acids, which help exfoliate your skin by removing surface impurities as well as dead skin cells, and that's going to leave you with clear, smooth skin, which is what we all want, right? And the next miracle ingredient that's in this mask is egg whites. Now, egg whites have a tightening effect because they can draw oil from your pores, which is going to tighten them and tighten your entire skin, kind of like a little bit of a facelift. They also have a lot of protein and nutrients, which is going to really nourish your skin and keep it nice and moisturized and soft. And the final miracle worker product in this is going to be honey. And honey is something that you can use from anywhere to your hair, to your skin, and you can even put it in the bath, and it'll be really moisturizing, and here's why. Honey's a humectant, which means it holds moisture, so it's useful for rehydrating whether it's dry skin or dry hair. And it also has antibacterial properties, so it's impossible for bacteria to survive. So, now that we know what's in this, let's get started.
Okay, so we're just going to get started with the recipe. So what we have here is we have 1 egg white, and we have honey for the 2 teaspoons of honey that we're going to need. We have the teaspoon measures, and you have a 1/2 cup of fresh strawberries. So what you're going to do is, if you want to use a blender, you can, but because I wanted to do this as one of those things where if you don't even have to use any really electronics to do this, I'm just gonna do it and mash it with this big spoon. That made a funny noise. Okay, so what you're gonna do first is, now that we have the 1 egg white, we're going to get the 2 teaspoons of honey, and this is pure honey. Try to get organic honey because that's the best. So we have 1 teaspoon measure, so we're just gonna put 2 teaspoons of honey in here. And you guys found out in the beginning of the video of why honey is so good for the skin. So we're just going to put that in there. If you're using ever any oil or anything in a skincare product and you need to put honey into it, make sure you use the measure with the oil first so that the honey kind of comes out easier. Because right now there was nothing in here, so it takes a little longer for the honey to get out. But that's fine. We're just going to scrape it in like that. Okay, now that we have the honey in there, we are going to work with the strawberries, and you're just going to pour them in there. Now, I just cut them because it's easier to do that than start with the full strawberry. And then from there, you're just going to mix it up, and you're going to kind of mash it with a spoon and totally just squish them in. We're just going to do that. Okay, so you want to stop mixing it and squishing it once you reach the consistency you want. If you want it to be really super smooth, you could use a blender, or you could really mush it for a really long time. I personally like my masks to be really thick, but I also like it to be kind of gritty as well, so I really know that what I'm putting on my face is natural. So what I do is I leave it so it's kind of chunky, and then I put more honey in there because you can never have enough honey, and it's just nice because it thickens out the mask. And I just prefer having a lot of honey. So I'm just going to put some more in there. And then with the spoon, I'm just going to mix it up. So now we're going to get into how to actually use this mask. So what you're going to do is you are going to cleanse your face. And after you cleanse your face, you're going to apply 2 tablespoons of the actual product onto your skin. You are going to make sure you avoid your eyes and your mouth because it's not it's good for your major areas like your cheek and your forehead, but you want to avoid your eye areas, wicked sensitive areas like that. So you're going to put 2 tablespoons, 1 to 2, it depends on how much skin on your face you have or how much you really want. And then what you're going to do is you're going to leave it on for 20 minutes, and then when you're done, you're going to rinse it off with warm water, and you're going to pat your skin dry. So this is what the mask looks like. Now, as far as storage goes, you're going to want to store the mixture in a clean container. So whatever container you have, you can get a little container from Michael's, or just any jar you might have at home. and you want to refrigerate it, and you want to keep it in the refrigerator, and in the refrigerator it should store for about 2 weeks. So this is what the mask looks like, and now I am going to put it on my face. Alright, let's go.
So you're just going to do what I said in the video, which is pretty much taking 1 or 2 tablespoons, depending on the surface area of your actual face. Apply it with your fingers. You could use a brush if you want, but I just like using my fingers. And you might get some strawberry chunks on there, and if you do, that's totally fine, but if it's a really smooth consistency, you won't have those. After 20 minutes has passed, your skin is going to feel a little tight and the mask will be dry. And then you're going to do as I said in the beginning and wash your face with warm water and pat to dry and finish up with your favorite facial moisturizer. I really hope you guys found this video helpful and you enjoyed it and found something out of it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Ciao!